Make the dedication. Okay. Heartbeat of Steam actually would be fantastic because that gives me science into production. Reform of coinage gives me a bit of gold. Hixont Draconis would help if I'm settling on Africa. But I think for now, we're going to think about war, and Heartbeat of Steam helps us to prepare for that. Canticle. Oh yeah, cultists. Cultists are so amazing at just sort of subtly persuading cities to join my cause. Not that we're doing anything subtle with Germany. Germany we're going to kill. So Cardiff is doing amazingly up there. Extra power for all the harbour buildings would be useful, but really just the extra production would be quite useful, if nothing else. Fez, however, just is extra science, so I'm going to put 3 in Fez and 1 in Cardiff. That gives me a little bit of a boost. Yeah, 2, 4, 6. Okay, that's good. That is wonderful indeed. We've got to the point where great engineers are actually really difficult to get. So Republican Legacy, I'm going to pop that one back. Skyscrapers I'm no longer building any wonders really, so Scripture, we'll go for those. Visselbank is still helping my capital to grow, although Raj gives me a bit extra of everything. So we'll do Raj, and that puts me to 283. Yeah, I think it's because my city is a bit happier. But I've been neglecting luxuries, so I do need to just go and get some luxuries involved. Look at that. Computers value luxuries in such a strange way. It's like, yes, I will give you 3 for 1. Yeah, look at that. 6 iron for 2 more luxuries. Good. Once that all shakes out, I'm hoping Rome is going to be a bit happier. I think it's on 2 amenities now. That's not bad. Germany's still at war with Gaul. France, I could in theory declare war as a joint war, maybe. Joint ongoing war against Gaul. I'm already on that. Actually no, that's for her, isn't it? Okay, fine. In that case, I will denounce Germany, and then we'll see if we can find a good war in a second. Okay, did I get lucky on aluminium? Oh, there's at least 1. Thank God. Okay, we've got at least 1 aluminium. I've got no builder in the area to actually take advantage of it, but there is at least 1 piece of aluminium. That's good. And some aluminium. Nanotech. Okay, good. Right, flight. Flight is on the way. As soon as we get flights, we're going to be able to chuck ourselves at Germany very, very quickly. And this city feels pointless, but it's not. There we go. Right, we'll ignore that. Yes, I know, Georgia. I know. Aggressive city placement gives me a point, but as I say, the coal. The coal is what I'm after here. Oh yeah, by the way, I got Sinbad back. I desperately needed the gold. Rome has just had its religion converted. I'm not having that. My debater is back. He's back in town, and he's actually angry. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, a protectorate war. Well, that's quite fun. But I know, I'm going to wait 1 turn. Sinbad is back. Stealing all your gold. 600 gold this time. Lovely stuff. More and more attack. Come on, Rome. Oh, Rome's huge population is actually making it very difficult to convert. Advanced flight. Okay, that's some more era score. It's going to be even more when I put this thing into the air, though. Do I have enough gold? That's the question, to buy one just outright. That is the question. I can do a fighter, but not a bomber. I say that, I can probably afford to just, you know, trade with somebody. So let's just have a quick look. Yeah, Hungary is going to give me more than enough, which means I can now go to Antium and say, will you please give me a bomber? Excellent stuff. 5 era score for that one. I'm now going to go to Germany and I'm going to say, hello my friend, but this is a colonial war. Sorry about that. Okay, now it's just a case of going through all of my allies and deciding who I can get involved. France wants in, Hungary wants in, England does not. I would have thought England, out of everybody, would have loved a colony. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? My capital also is now finally getting a diplomatic quarter. Might give me quite a lot of science in my capital here, so we're going to do that, just see if I enjoy it a little bit. My apostles, they've all gathered home. They're all excited to get stuck in and debating. It's a mass debate, you could say. And yeah, okay, this is all going pretty well. Pretty swimmingly. Fingers crossed, now that I've just unlocked 1 thing of coal, Rome should switch on. Oh look, I'm going to get so much diplomatic favour when all this stuff... Yeah, look, embassies, +8 from embassies. Oh, I was saving for a commercial hub on that tile, but I think it's better to do what I'm doing now. A bit of geothermal energy, actually, thinking about it, once this goes through. Rome's going to be electrified and wonderful. There we go, the lights are on. Is anyone home? No one knows. Please die. All of these apostles just need to die. Excellent. Okay, I think we're ridding the influence of Catholicism in my lands. How dare they? This bomber said, "Hello to Nuremberg. Wonderful to meet you." Everybody else is just following now. I never did make that road. That was a bit of a mistake, actually. Got to be very careful of this Hungarian cuirassier. There's a big risk it's going to just wander into my, into the area here, but I'll just kind of hit it a little bit. I'll wait for the musketmen. I think next turn will be the turn we do that. We also have 300 favour. Let's vote on some stuff. I like the idea of somebody that everyone hates getting -5 loyalty. Gaul. I think it's going to be easy on that one. And then voting for me on this. I'm going to put a few votes into this just to make sure it goes through. But Gaul, I think actually that'll do. 6 votes and 4 votes. I don't think we need to waste all of our votes into these because we don't know which way they're going. I'm not going for a diplomatic victory. Trajan. Oh, I get -5 loyalty, do I? Ugh, that's annoying. Never mind. Okay, there's the walls. And where's the bomber? Here's the bomber. We'll go splat and then straight into Nuremberg. I didn't actually pillage. I didn't pillage that campus, but that's fine. And then full loyalty in 10 turns. Lovely. Oh, that proved pretty easy. Oh, of course, the road is laid behind. Oh, amazing stuff. Trier. Ulm. Some lovely cities here. It's a good thing I've got my bomber force. Ulm is shot. Nice. I can put 5 envoys into Cardiff in order to give me the +3 for coal power plants, as well as the +2 for factories, +1 for workshops. I've now got a chancery in this city, which is also giving Rome some amazing yields. 94 production in this city now. Don't forget as well that with Ryan's Fatty Salty Paste, which is an amazing building, I actually have an increased increased capacity to build military units in the city. So I got to actually think about what I want to build. I could do some amazing stuff in the city if only I knew how. You know what, military engineers? I think we're going to have a few. Ulm is pretty much dead. Now, if I just unequip that observation balloon, stick it to there, I think that bombard can now shoot over the top, which is pretty good. My musket can't finish it off, so I do have to use my second bomber. It's a good thing I now have 2 here. The spoils of Sinbad, the ones driving this one. And then bang. Okay, Ulm is now taken. Isn't that wonderful? The only problem is the loyalty, because of course, don't forget, I have -5 loyalty at the moment, which is a bit of a pain. But I think that, yeah, Ulm is now loyal. God, I can't believe I actually pulled that off. That's ridiculous how much loyalty pressure I've got on that city. And yeah, what a treat. God, universities give me 10 science now. Oh, yes. 1 bomb in on Trier. 2nd bomb in on Trier. And that attack in means that that city is now mine. And oh my goodness, Germany, well, that was quick. They're gone. They will not stand the test of time, and I am fully loyal in all of these cities. Oh yeah, just fantastic news all around, really. I can also start buying in troops just to make things a little easier for myself. Electricity boosted, which means I can get seaports. Seaports mean that I can build myself whale corporation products, which means I can start training military units 30% quicker in a city. Already got 108 production in Rome. This is going to get very silly very quickly. Seeing as I've got an insane amount of faith per turn, 400 of that coming in at the moment. That's about 80 science, culture and gold, because of course I'm Void Singer. I'm just keeping an eye on great people that I like the look of. For instance, James Watt is pretty good. Albert Einstein, +4 science for all research labs. Now that's something I could get involved with. Already up to 423 science after all, but as I say, really, it's going to be a lot more. I mean, actually, to be fair, I could just spend my faith on nothing but troops. That's probably the best thing to do. I also need to keep checking in quickly just to see the diplomacy for everybody else. I would quite like it if everyone continued to be at war with Gaul. I do have the feeling they probably peaced out with people, so the idea of that they could get back in is probably difficult. Oh no, people were wanting to come back in. Okay, that's fine. But don't forget, if you can keep people in your war, the grievances you get are a lot more easy to handle. Plus, of course, having a military ally involved in a war is a really good thing as well. I like the fact that liberation wars, they're much more likely to join in. This is no liberation war. They shouldn't delude themselves into this. This is the Empire expanding rapidly. Excess grievances penalty. Yeah, my grievances are going to be absolutely terrible. So I need to start shipping my diplomatic favour pretty rapidly, actually. There's no way I'm going to be able to hold on to this. Oh yeah, 94 gold per turn. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like Gaul are up to Renaissance walls pretty much everywhere, but not steel. So that's okay. We've got a little bit of an opportunity to attack pre-steel. 3 bombers in order to disintegrate a wall. Hey, that could be a lot worse. One thing I am going to do, though, is fill up on relics. Don't forget, the fact that I'm Void Singers doesn't mean that I have to be using the cultists for offensive purposes, although it would be quite funny. To be fair, a lot of my allies, the loyalty of this city is still quite positive. I'm using them as sort of an Eleanor of Aquitaine-esque strategy. It's possible, but it's difficult. But what I could do is use it on places like Bologna. Now this has got 27 positive loyalty per turn, 23 positive loyalty per turn for the Vatican. I can throw cultists at those cities, burn the charges, and they will never flip, ever. So, I'm going to do it. 170 faith. Yeah, they're quite expensive cultists, but, you know, once you get the relic going, and that relic is put into, say, St. Basil's Cathedral, actually, now that is an option for me. I have seen there's a couple of options here, like St. Basil's Cathedral. We'll do that quickly. Let's put that through, because I can now use my final charges of my Wonder Builder to do that. But yeah, some super relics I think would be an amazing choice for me. That will hoof my faith up per turn, which will then give me more gold, science and culture. Plus, you know, cultists, you've got to use them while you can. Actually, look at that. Colosseum. That'll help to keep all of these cities loyal when I take it. Yes, I know you don't like me. Alright, Berlin, actually, I think I might be able to get the walls down pretty much to 0 this turn, which is perfect. I've got to be a little bit careful because these Hussar corps that Hungary is sending over, Hussar, I always love that, are quite tough actually. But, there we go. Look, Dido likes they like me now because I don't have many cities on the coast, you know? Ugh. You can't win with Dido. She's either like hating you or loving you. What you gonna do? Liberate? Nope. I will keep that. And it's loyal. Oh, the Roman Empire. It's so wonderful. People want to be part of me. Having a fantastic time getting rid of all these apostles though. Finally, I've actually got an apostle force that's pretty damn powerful at keeping me safe, which is awesome. I think I've only got the one city which is rebelled. This one. Ugh. Actually, I quite need you. You're the one that needs housing, so I need to send someone over to do that. Oh, actually, I could probably do it just with this guy. Yeah. Oh, didn't quite do it. Almost, though. Wars of religion. Oh, actually, that might be really handy now. I just need to make sure that my religion is the one I follow and that nobody else follows it. But apart from that, that'd be awesome. Scripture, natural philosophy, all of these things are quite good. My science is crazy now, but I need to keep natural philosophy on for a little bit. Scripture... the reason for that is obviously I'm getting production from all my campuses at the moment, so that's why I want to keep that one. But I really want builders, but builders aren't as important as keeping these ones, I think. I think that's fine. Raj is giving me such a small benefit, so I'm going to switch over to Machiavellianism, because I am building spies like crazy in Ostia at the moment to make sure that I've got some offensive capability there. You guys proud of me? Actually building spies. I know. Isn't it wonderful? This city is substantially weaker than the last one. That's exciting. So actually these 3 bombers are taking 1 city per turn for me at the moment. That's handy. I like that. Okay. Hilariously, when I use this cultist on the Kilwa, because I own the tile, it's actually making Rome's loyalty go down. Oh, I love that. That is so funny. I believe this is my first railway connection as well. It's begun, everybody. The railway, the Roman railway. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. And I love it. Actually, building a railway through this pass in the Alps is going to be just amazing. Oh, I totally forgot that aid request. Ah, bugger. I could have just put in 328 gold and I would have won that. Never mind. Oh, that's so frustrating. Still though, starting to get relics now. These relics are cool. Just to remind you all, 4 faith and 12 tourism per turn. Tourism's irrespective and irrelevant, but the 4 faith per turn, hey, it's one of everything. You know, they make that back in maybe 30 turns. It all adds up. It's fine. Oh, you thought I'd miss you, did you, City? I see you sneaking up through there. Yes. Okay, with the 3 bomber special. Don't forget, all my bombers are now getting Wars of Religion as well, which is another 4 damage on everything. Hey, it helps. It all helps. There's another one. St. Basil's Cathedral. Okay, the reason for this is basically to triple the science output of the city that I've got all my relics in, which is quite cool. Plus, it's also a very handsome wonder. Look at it. All the whites and reds and... oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay, right, if I find my cultists, I've got a couple that are close to popping now. There's one, and there is a second, and I believe, is this one down here? Yeah, that's a third as well. Great stuff. So if I go to relics, you can see St. Basil's Cathedral over here. That should triple the faith output in them. Oh no, it's just is it just regular ones? Oh no, hang on. Oh no, it's just the tourism that gets doubled. I thought it was the faith as well. There you go. You learn something every day, don't you? Anyway, I'll just fill this up with horrible, horrible tentacly things, because why not? Okay, another few bombers attacking this city. Oh, can I actually reach that one? Oh, just. That's nice. I thought I was going to miss out on that one. There is a pike and shot that comes in. Delightful. Oh, totalitarianism just got boosted. That's intriguing. I've also now got a drone that should improve these quite a lot. Okay, the bombards have only got 59 bombard strength. That's not too bad, but I mean, it could be better. Yet another little city in Spain. Bit more wine here, that's nice. And a sprawling empire. I mean, quite frankly, if I didn't have a sprawling empire at this point, I'd be slightly concerned. I've just renewed all my alliances, but I've conveniently just left Hungary out of that equation. Don't know why I would do that, that feels very random. Wouldn't read too much into that at all. Oh, Gaul line infantry, blimey. They're really bringing out the big guns now. Unfortunately for them, their big guns are substantially smaller than my big guns. He says, bombing Gaul to absolute disintegration. What's that? I thought you were my scourge, Gaul. I thought you were the scourge of Rome. This doesn't feel like a lot of scourging, does it? Still love the fact that you get achievement era score for killing units with bombers. There's a single bomber and a core of what was that, line infantry. Clearly that was outdated and difficult for me to do, but it's just like looking at it, it's like, of course my bomber's going to win. You fool. Really, really starting to pick up these relics now. Over 50 faith per turn being generated from them. I mean, as I say, maybe it's not the best faith to faith to faith ratio, I guess is the thing to sort of call it. I'm using faith to make faith, but it's all it's good fun. It's good fun, so I'm doing it anyway. So I've conveniently got myself nuclear submarines. Now these things are amazing because I can build 2 of them at once, which is brilliant, but also 85 range strength and no capacity or no need for oil or nuclear material or anything like that, so that's amazing. Let's get chemistry quickly. I don't know why I haven't built 2 neighborhoods yet. Actually, I do know why. It's because I'm useless. That's why. But I can actually, once the seaport's done in Rome, I can actually look to be getting some huge nuclear submarine capacity out of this city. It'll be wonderful. Research labs providing +4 science. I did get Einstein. It's fantastic. What's he doing? Combustion. That's it. Okay, I'm pretty far ahead on tech, I think. If that's the only thing I get. I forget, I'm still culture bombing, so I just stole a little bit more land from the Vatican, which means I've now got my campus space. People were like, oh, you've missed the horses and everything. I had a plan. I promise. My science is now shooting up to ridiculous levels. We're almost at 600 now. We are not even at turn 200. I reckon if I take this city over, because I think this one does have a campus, that should just make it even more ridiculous. There we go. And then this pike and shot, it's just a pike and shot. There's literally nothing exciting about that troop at all. One more city though, and it's now mine. In fact, no, my science actually went down because my immunities went down for taking that city. There you go. Proof that wide play isn't all that it's cracked up to be all of the time. Oh, you think going into the sea is going to save you, my friend? No, no. Oh yeah, of course. I have Fez. So I'm beginning to spread my religion now to all of my conquered cities. And Fez is giving me science as I do it. Oh, yes, please. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Helge Torp and The Broccoli, and everybody else who supports me on Patreon. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining Discord. You guys keep me going. You're the best.